I would like to now introduce Dr. Mouna Reda from McMaster University. Dr. Reda is a civil engineer, educator, and researcher with a focus on sustainability through materials, which includes concrete and other cementuous, which is a word I just learned, materials, energy through the energy efficiency of buildings, and society, which includes equity and inclusion through the advancement of accessibility in the built environment in support of people with diverse disabilities. Outside of research, Dr. Reda is always living in a big, fat Greek wedding. Coming from a large, close-knit family, she somehow finds the time to stay connected with many, 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 many relatives and friends every single day. WhatsApp chats and lively group video calls are simply part of her daily rhythm. She also has a special bond with all of her friends' children in Hamilton. All the kids love Auntie Mona in a way that she is actually their school emergency contact kind of love. So please welcome Dr. Reda to the stage.
When I studied civil engineering, I always wanted to create an impact on the society. And I was fortunate that my research gave me this opportunity. Let me take you today through my research journey from healing concrete to healing spaces. And to do so, I'm gonna introduce my buddy, Mr. Cracky. Hi, Mr. Cracky. So Mr. Cracky was a happy, cheerful concrete structure until, cracks starts to propagate into its core. Additionally, Mr. Cracky was designed with inaccessible narrow doorway, confusing layout, and steep stairs. This is when we, civil engineers, had to step in, and everything changed. Civil engineers do not only construct and design. We consider various aspects from construction material moving forward to the structural design and providing accessible environments for everyone. Talking about construction material, let me zoom in on the problem. As winter approach, Canada's bridges, structures, and roads all face familiar problem: cracks. These cracks propagate into the concrete core, allowing for liquids, harmful materials, and gases to penetrate through the core, compromising the strength and durability over time. And not only this, the cost of repair is billions of dollars every year. These unavoidable cracks, though, needs to be healed or repaired. This allowed researchers, or actually encouraged researchers, to think outside the box. So when your skin is cut, it heals by its own. And inspired by nature, this is how researchers reimagined concrete with a similar ability. And guess what? They're right. Concrete can self-heal. However, since it's man-made, it needs an extra help. And this is what we do at Dr. Chidiak's lab at McMaster University. We provide concrete with an extra help through integrating what is called self-healing capsules within the concrete. These polymeric capsules contain healing agent. When the crack initiates and then propagates within the concrete core, they rupture the capsules, releasing the healing agent to fill the cracks. However, even with the successful or promising approach of self-healing, the concrete has its own properties. Capsules, same thing, and the interface between them, same thing. And all of these properties need to be compatible with each other, which raises many questions. We attempt in our lab to answer these questions by developing numerical models employing fracture mechanics and finite element and designing experiments. Our goal is to find out what is the optimum design conditions for the capsules to be compatible with concrete. We also look at aspects that allow the capsules to survive the mixing. So what if the capsules ruptured during the mixing conditions and did not do their job later on in filling the cracks? And we try to develop a test in order to test the efficiency of the overall performance of the self-healing system. So our goal is to figure out what are the optimum design conditions in terms of geometrical and mechanical properties of the capsule to stay intact in the concrete mix and only rupture upon cracking to be able to fill the cracks later on. Because if the capsule debonded, they're gonna leave voids within the concrete, and also this healing agent will be rendered ineffective. We also look at evaluating the survival rate during mixing conditions, because again, if these capsules fail to survive the mixing conditions, whether due to being stretched and ruptured or being punched by the aggregate within the concrete, this healing agent will be wasted. We're also trying to develop a test, a standardized test, to test the efficiency of the healing system, okay? And to do so, we're trying to develop the test from a derived test, internationally known as a restrained shrinkage ring. This test allows us to capture the stress development within the concrete as well as the age of a cracking. And once we know the age of a cracking, we can try to solve the problem as early as possible. Are you still wondering about the title? Well, even in 5-minute talk, I still want to emphasize my role as civil engineer and researcher, which extends beyond healing material to healing spaces. And by saying healing spaces, I mean providing accessible and inclusive environments for everyone. But this is for another talk. To check out our work on accessibility, please scan the barcode. Thank you so much.